Hello there. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm sitting with my dogs. I'm about to take some photos for my little side hustle, side business. I resell clothes, and I resell clothes for other people who don't have the time or, understanding to do so I do them for them. And I'm about to take some pictures, and I just did some research this morning because I am looking into RV living with my partner, and so I've been thinking a lot about making my own money through my own means and not really having a reliable job. No, I mean like a 9 to 5, one company, dedicating all my time and resources into one place. I have a lot of things that I am interested in, and a lot of passion, and a lot of free will. Come here, baby. Come here, Harley. And I just want to do things on my own, at the beat of my own drum, really. And so I've been doing a lot of research, and let me just say how exciting that is, and how much more information I have found this time around. I researched the same prompt, like how do I make money online, or how do I make money, on my own, remotely, yada yada yada, like a year ago, 6 months ago, and I found almost nothing. And now there's so many options, and it is so exciting. So I'm gonna talk about a couple of options I found, and a couple that work for me, and a couple that I'm looking into. And if you have a good idea, drop it. If you have information on anything I'm talking about, please drop a comment. I would love to know. Okay, so my main one that I do, that I've had the most success in bringing in money, is reselling. And that is reselling. It could be anything. It could be, and this is why I love reselling, we throw away so much junk. There's so much shit that, we buy for so much. We'll buy a Nike sweatshirt for $80, $50 to $150. We'll wear it for 2 years, and then we'll donate it, or we'll give it away at a garage sale, or something. We'll recycle. Well, we won't recycle it, but anyways, we'll get rid of it. The fucking thrift store is gonna sell it. You're gonna give the thrift store that product. They get it for free, and they sell it for what? Anywhere from $5 to $20, right? Some places, like consignment shops, you go and they could sell it for way more. There's consignment shops that I know for, more mature ladies, and prices are anywhere from like $25 to $80. Like, I think that's a lot of money for anything, especially for clothes, especially since clothes are constantly, like, as you evolve as a person, so does the way you express yourself. And instead of, throwing away clothes and spending so much money on clothes and not getting anything back on that, and also just like giving your clothes to somebody to make profit, like Goodwill's a non-profit. I don't think they pay taxes, and that might be talking out of my ass, so don't even, that might be out of my ass, but they make so much money, and so do Savers. And recently they've been bumping up their prices, which I think is really, really unfair, because I used to be a Goodwill baby. Like, I've always shopped there, and it was out of necessity when I was a child. So for them to be raising their prices right now, my mom and my grandma would not have been able to afford to buy me clothes back then, which I think is really absurd. So, yeah. What am I doing instead? I am reselling other people's clothes and clothes that I like. And I'm doing this, and I'm trying to be very ethical about this, because I just said I don't like doing the whole Goodwill shit. I mean, I will get my clothes from thrift stores, and I will get my clothes from garage sales and Facebook marketplaces, and sometimes if it's cheap, online platforms where I sell my clothes. And then when I'm done wearing my clothes, or if I like something or find something out and I'm like, this is really fucking cute, but it wouldn't fit me, I get to splurge on my little clothaholicism that I have, and I get to buy that product and invest in it. And that's how I started with all my products. So, like, clothes that you throw away. I think everybody has, like, a closet clear out, like, once a year or twice a year, or you know somebody, or, you know, all sorts of things. And I'll say it doesn't even have to be clothes, like comics, rings, jewelry, antiques, furniture. That's something that I looked into. I don't know really how to do it yet, but it'd be really cool to like build furniture or to buy furniture from like thrift stores, make it really nice, you know, sand it down, stain it, replace something. If you're artistic like that, that could be good money, especially if you have a farmer's market stand, which is a second way I think is a good way to curate money independently. And we'll get into that in a second. But I'm going to talk about money and the process and everything with Depop and my resale in another video. I think I'm going to talk about it more in depth, but yeah, I sell my own clothes and then I sell for other people, and I make good money. I made $200 this week. It was a good week, and it's back to school time, so a lot of people are looking for clothes, and it's also fall time, so people are looking for clothes. And I also crochet, and I make something else, which leads me to my second idea. Create shit, make things, woodwork, jewelry making, crochet, get really creative, upcycle clothes. There's so many people. I talk to so many guys who make clothes, and they have the coolest fucking ideas. Like, a guy made like Crown Royal pocketed pants, and I was like, dude, people on Depop would pay $200 for those. They would. And so I do that, and I make good money. I have a custom designed hat that I make good money off of. Right now, I usually charge about $60 for a hat. Just where I'm at and how long it takes, it costs about that. Price-wise, though, it takes a while to make, but, you know, when I'm watching a movie or when I have downtime, I have ADHD, so I like to move my hands. I'm very, like, so crocheting is kind of, like, a really good pastime for me, and I made that into, a way to generate money for myself. So I make a hat, and it makes $60, and for a thing of yarn, it's about $3 to $4, and to ship it, it's about like $2 to $3 for an envelope or a box. No, it's only about $1 for a box. There's one at Walmart. So $5 and like 3 hours of my time. Well, it's more like $7 and like 3 to 4 hours of my time to make $60. That's worth it to me. And I also get to make something for other people, which generates, and I get to do it on my own. I get to create something. It's so good. The third I want to talk about is doggy daycare. And I am not in a doggy daycare. These are our puppies. But doggy daycare, you can do Rover, you can do a couple of other places like dog walking, dog sitting, check-ins, overnight visits at your house, overnight visits at like the client's house, and it's like $20 an hour, but you have to charge your own prices. That's what you want to do. I think that's really good. You stay over at somebody's house and you sleep for 10 hours, it's $250 an hour. That's really good money. Yeah, Rover, you have to pay a $50 registration fee though, so make sure when you're investing your energy, you're ready to invest money as well, which I hate doing, but it's important, I guess. No, it's not important, it's a part of it. So make sure you're dedicated to whatever you're doing. Third, if you like children, I guess if you're remote, okay, this is ideas to bring in money on your own terms. And you can do it remotely or not. This one isn't very remote, but you could also do childcare or babysitting if you like children and it's something that you like to do. Okay, it got too hot outside, and I wanted to pull up some sources. So I'm here now, and what I wanted to talk about next, dog says hi, is babysitting or, having a daycare center. Very, very in high demand, and to babysit 2 kids an hour, reasonable price could be anywhere from $25 to $30. So if I babysat, and if I do choose to do babysitting, also it's really like in your hour, and it's usually not long shifts, and if it is, it's kind of like date night, or throughout the day, whatever you want to do. And yeah, I would charge like $15 an hour for 1 kid, and then $10 each for whatever kid per hour. So yeah, like 2 kids, 4 hours, $100, not bad. The next that I want to talk about, and I don't really know, I've heard a lot about it, it's QA testing or like user testing. So you try out websites and kind of like trial run company websites or testing or something, so that companies can see if their product or website is easy to use for the buyer or the customer. So yeah, you can get paid for it, and it's pretty reasonable. Can pay you pretty good, just for an hour of your time. You could pay you $60, which is $60 an hour, which is great, especially if you have 3 or 4 of those a day. So I've watched a couple of YouTube videos. It's been brought up a couple of times, so I've been researching this topic of how to bring money in, and I'm in the process of getting signed up to user testing, and then there are a couple of different Upwork QA testing. I was going to do that, but something came up and I wasn't able to get verified yet. So yeah, otherwise I'm looking into doing life coaching, and a lot of people write ebooks, a lot of people write life or like courses, you know, coaching courses, whether that's business or life or health or like, you know, getting fit, getting rich, or getting spiritually healthy. You know, whatever category like you fall into, if that inspires you, that's something you can go into. There's a lot of places. A lot of people like it. A lot of people are into that shit. So yeah. I also have an Etsy shop. I sell my crochet projects. I sell divination, like tarot readings, and I'm going to start selling life coach sessions. So that's a good place to put those things out if you want. Now here's my personal questions. Should I start a website? Because I have so many things that I'm into and I just, you know, don't know how to present myself. So, I'm also going to be doing tarot readings. That's on my Etsy and I'm going to link it in the description. Personal tarot readings, because I really want to connect with people and get to like the root and help them like personally. I want to make it affordable and I want to make it like, I'm excited. So if that's something you're interested, let me know. And if it is something you're interested, or even if it's not something you're interested, you want to help a girl out, put in the comments how much you would pay for a tarot reading online, whether it's like a video like this or like a Google Meet video, like, and we meet like, you know, like face to face. Anyways, yeah. If you have any more ideas, just let me know. It's time to go, I see. Alright.